Welcome, here's my attempt to use Open Broadcast to show you what I would do for the latest lab on student registration. I'm using Papyrus 2.0.1 because I'm working at home on Windows 10, but it shouldn't be too different. First of all, I want to create a new Papyrus project. Here we are. It's a new UML model. I'm going to call it registration. In the assessment I might tell you what to call it. And I reckon I'm going to want a class diagram and a use case diagram. Later I'll want a sequence diagram. This will do for now. And I'm going to want a UML model with basic primitive types like that. Here we are with our project set up. Now in the root element inside the Model Explorer we can see our two diagrams. So let's start with the class diagram. I'm going to have a class called student, and I'm going to have a class called course, and I'm going to have a class called course list. In the lecture we discussed how we might be a bit suspicious about course list, but it'll do for now. I'm going to want an association from student to course. I'm going to call it takes. I'm going to want an association from course list to course, and this is going to be an aggregation. I'm going to give it aggregation type shared. Shared rather than composite, because what I have in mind is that an individual course might appear on more than one course list, because recall the idea of the course list was that it was the lists from which the lecturer ought to choose for this particular student. And that will do for now. In this particular application I don't need any attributes or anything. Later on we might talk about operations. Now the other thing I want is a use case diagram. I'm going to want an actor. Look, they've changed shape in 2.0.1. Don't know why they've done that. It's going to be a lecturer. We're going to want a use case, and I'm going to call it register student for course. And finally, look, they're not underlined anymore in Papyrus. Great. And I'm going to have an association from my lecturer to my use case, indicating that some actors playing the role of lecturer may participate in some scenarios within the use case register student for course. And that will do for now. Finally I'm going to go Control S, and that will make that asterisk go away. That indicates that I've saved my model. Very important.